Hello guys. Today I will speak about 401k. Most of the people here in America, not all of them, but most of them, they have this plan of investment for retirement. Okay, so there are a lot of words. They say retirement plan and so on. So in this video, I will try just to give you the advantages and then the disadvantages of the 401k. This is just a general idea, okay? If you know more, please share with us, because we try to help everybody who is watching us at least to get an idea about what is this 401k and how can you benefit from it, or you can understand what is the disadvantages. At least if you want to do it, you know what's going on later. Okay. So, 401k is an investment plan given by many companies. It means when you are working in a company, you are new or whatever, you just ask the human resources, you say, do we have a 401k or do we have a retirement plan? Okay? There are many kinds of retirement plan, but we are not doing all those. We are just doing 401k because it's very, very known here in America. Now, the good thing about 401k, this is the people, they don't know that they get profits from the companies. They don't own shares, and this is the most thing that most people, they don't know about 401k compared to when you own stocks, a stock with dividend. I will give you the example. Let's say you work for Apple, just an example, okay? Just an example. You work for Apple, you have a 401k, and you have a broker account, and you bought Apple again. So outside of your company, you have a broker account, and let's say you bought Apple shares, whatever shares you have. We try to see the difference. That's why I told you before that a company that gives dividend in the stock market, it means when you buy Apple from stock market, you have dividend. This dividend has nothing to do with sharing the profits of the company inside the company when you are working for it. And this is called sharing plan. It means when you do 401k. So in your company, you work for Apple, for example, whatever job, you have 401k. So the company matches profits to what you put in the 401k each paycheck. Let's say, just an example, okay? Let's say each paycheck you put $200 for 401k. Let's say Apple match 100%. It means whatever you put, it gives you the same. Now you ask yourself, why Apple gives you money and you don't have shares in the stock market? Let's say you don't have any shares of Apple. This is what the people, they don't understand about dividend and about sharing the profits. So even though you don't own shares of Apple, but still the company gives you money from the profits, the real profits of Apple. Okay? Even though let's say you don't have any shares outside. Now, let's say you have shares of Apple and they give you a dividend. Let's say 1% or 2%, 3% a year. Now, this 1% or 2%, 3%, they give it from the capitalization of the company but they don't give it from the real profits of the company. So you should make the difference. That's why here I'm always trying to explain to you, for those guys who are doing dividend, they think the company is giving money from their real profits to them. They don't. It is just a cut from the price of the stock itself. Let's say Apple now. Now it's like one something. Let's say it's 100. Just we give it a number. Now it's I think 100 something, 50 or 60 or I don't know. So let's say it is 100. If it give, for example, 5%, when they give you 5%, tomorrow after 100 you will find that your stock is $95. Now you ask yourself why it goes down. It's just because they cut the dividend from the price of the stock. This money that you see, it is not a paycheck from the earnings. The real earnings, they will never give you any money. But if you work for Apple as a company and you have a 401k, they give you money for free. And you ask yourself why? Because you work for them. They give it for free, even though you don't have shares in the company. Even you don't have shares in the stock market of Apple. So you see the difference? So working for this company is a good thing because they give you money for free. So you put $200 each paycheck. Let's say they match 100% because companies, they are different. They give you, for example, 100 more, 200 more. So you have $400 investment in that paycheck. And the same you do it each 2 weeks or each month, whatever. So this is the best thing. I'm telling you right now, all the people, almost all the people who have not done 401k, it's just a waste. You are just giving money back to them. They ask you to take money and you don't. And this is one thing of the bad things, that when you don't understand what's going on into the economy like a system. The company gives you money because you work for it. If you don't work for it, they will never give you money. Okay? Even in the stock market, when you go and you buy shares and you tell them, oh, Apple, I bought your shares. Can you match what I put because I am investing in your company? They say no. Okay? No, they will not match anything unless you work for them. So you see the difference? Okay? You see the difference? Now, understand that if they match, it means they double your money. Where have you seen a way to double your money? Whenever you put money, it is doubled. Where have you seen it? It doesn't exist. That's why you see executives of companies, they make a lot of money. Why? Because the company, they give them a lot of money because they are executives, and because they save a lot of money, they match and they give them more money. That's why the middle class, those who are executives, those who have a very good status in the companies, they are getting too much money. That's why they live better than the others. The companies are giving more to those than to the workers. Because the worker, you put little money. You put $200. But you find maybe your manager or your whatever or your executive is putting 5,000 or 10,000, 20,000 each month or each year. So he will be ahead of you always, and he will be making millions of dollars in a few years, and you don't. Now, this is the best thing you can think about when you work for a company. So right now, if you are in USA, you are working with a company, ask for what is the retirement plan or investment plan. You should always ask about these things. Either you are young, you are just 18, 19, 20, 25, or you are old like 40, 45, 50, and you have never asked. Okay? And this is a problem. I have asked it before. Some people say, do you work for companies? Say yes. Do you have 401k? You say no. Why? Why you don't? Do you have other plans? Yes, maybe you have other plans or other investment. It's okay. But whenever you don't have any other plan, you have only your paycheck or your job, a 401k is a real solution to build wealth. But it has some good advantages, some bad advantages. We will talk about them. Okay? So the first advantage, and this is the biggest advantage, is that the company match money to your money. You put 200, they put 200. So in this 2 weeks, you have put in the stock market $400. Now don't think, you say, oh, 200 or 100 is not that much, but you are building wealth for a long term. You are not building money for 6 months or 1 year and then you quit this company. I'm not speaking about that. I'm speaking people who are working for the whole life for companies. And even if you stop from another company and you change to another company, your 401k can go to the other, and it means your money is there, so it will go nowhere. Now, this is the best thing about 401 is this. Now, if we take a disadvantage, it means a bad thing, is that most of these 401k, they will not let you take your money. And this, except for hardship. And if you want to take money, they will tax you. Okay? They will tax you, and they will have a penalty also, because you took it before 59 years and 6 months. Because this plan is for retirement. It is meant for retirement. This is a disadvantage. Okay? A disadvantage. And understand that in America here, they want you to keep your money for the stock market, because this money is going to the stock market. It goes to mutual funds. Okay? Because you are going to buy from them. And this is why Wall Street is alive. It's just because all the people give them money, and they give you a virtual money until you want to take them. So it is all your life. And this is something which is bad about 401k, because whenever you want to take your money, they will make problems for you, and they will tax you, and they will do penalty for you, and this is too bad. Some other 401k plans, companies, they give you a loan and you return it back. So for those, if you, for example, you have a 401k and you have a lot of money, and maybe you need money but you don't know, you can ask them for a loan if they give a loan. Okay? So there is like it's just from your money. So this is one of the disadvantages of 401k, is that you can't take your money unless you have a hardship and you prove it, and then they can give you your money, but you know, you get taxed because this money is not taxed, so you get taxed on this money and you have a penalty, I think 10%. So this is in general. Now the second thing is that you should keep this money the whole life. And this, for some people, they don't like it. They don't like it to have all their money put apart for the whole life. Okay, so it's too bad. There are other alternatives for this, like Roth IRA, which is an alternative, but they don't match money, so it is just you when you want to put money, and this is not what we are talking about here. Okay, so this is, in my opinion, the basic things, the advantage and the disadvantage of 401k. And there are a lot of people who have a 401k, but they have never seen how much money they have, which is strange, because people they don't think a lot about finances. It means personal finance. They don't think a lot about these, and they have no plan. They just see people. Oh, the people, they have 401k, so they do. So they don't see, for example, the percentage, how much they put, or it is just one thing they do, and then they forget about it. Okay, so it's a big deal. So this is in general about 401k, and I told you, if a person is young, like 20 years, 25, 30, you can build a big wealth with 401k, and you can leave it for retirement if you're still alive. This is something that no one knows. So, but understand that we have disadvantages, and you should understand those disadvantages. At least, if you are not interested in this thing, you can find another thing. But understand that companies, they give through these kind of programs money. It's a free money. If I tell you that it is free money, people, they don't understand why a company should give you money. It's called a profit sharing plan. It means this 401k, it means they help you from the company that you work in. They give you free money each paycheck. They cut some money, yes, but they give you, they double maybe your money 100%. If they match 100%, they double your money. And this you will never find in other small companies, or companies that don't offer any investment retirement plan. You just work for them, but they don't have it. So if they don't have it, it means they don't give you money. They don't give you free money. And a lot of people, they don't do it, and they forget about it 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, and it is just a waste of time. Because this 10 years or 20 years of company giving you money, it could be a lot of money, but you don't know. And understand that, like the other video I do, it is a good habit to invest consistently. It means you just have some money and you put it aside. This is one of the best things you can do in your life, is you just save some money for your future. And the companies, they give money because of that, because you participate in this kind of investment plan. Okay, so please, if you have more information, if you are maybe having more understanding, or more advantages, more disadvantages about this, and I know there are a lot of people who know a lot, because they either do these things, or they have more knowledge. Please share with us, because the aim of my videos is just to give you some information, but it is not enough. You should keep going and searching until you find all about something, and then you can decide what you do in your life. Thank you very much, and see you next time.